Okay, so today's topic is functions. So first of all we will cover single row function, thereafter we will cover group or aggregate function. So there are two types of function.
Okay.
One is single row function, right, and second one are group or
Okay.
aggregate function, right. So first of all we will see
Okay.
single row function. Okay, so when we talk about single row function, oh, so there are following types of single row function. If I will classify, so this is what, this is single row function, and what functions are, function always return a single value. When we talk about single row function, so the single row
Mhm.
function takes a single input and return a single output,
Okay.
right, because function always return a single value.
Okay.
When we talk about group function, then group function takes multiple value as a input, right, and gives single value
Okay.
as a output, right. Group function also known as
Okay.
aggregate function, right. So when we talk about
Right.
single row function or what, first is character single row function, character. Second one is
Okay.
date, right, and number.
Okay.
Third one is conversion,
Okay.
right, and fourth one is general, right. So these are single row function. So first one is character, second one is number, third one is date, fourth one is conversion, and fifth one is general. So first of all we will see character function, right. So first, this, all these are
Okay.
clear, means these are different type, means what are character singular function, number singular function, date, conversion, and general. So first of all we are seeing that what are
Okay.
character singular function, means to manipulate character values. Okay,
Okay.
so first is length. So I'm in a schema of HR, so schema, so user, so you can see there is HR user. I have logged in HR schema. So when I'm saying select last name, name, comma, length, length is its first character function, length, thereafter I will pass the column name, last name, from where, from employees, right. So it will give the length of,
Okay.
that means how many number of characters are there, right. Suppose
Okay.
if you are applying same thing with character string, so what you will do, you just have to write length, right, and thereafter the character string Pawan and Mishra, right, from where, from
Okay.
dual. See what I'm saying, everything is a object in object oriented database, ORDBMS database. So
Okay.
when I'm saying object means table, view, indexes, sequences, synonyms, procedure, functions, triggers. So when I'm saying I'm selecting some data from somewhere, means I have to select some data from any object, right. So if I'm
Okay.
selecting any imaginary value, this is the imaginary value, this is I'm selecting a character string, then I need to select it
Mhm.
from any object. So Oracle has provided a object with a name due, this is an imaginary table having nothing,
Okay.
right. You need to select your imaginary value from this imaginary table, right? So whenever you are
Okay.
selecting any value that is not a part of any table, exactly database table, and you need to select that value from that imaginary table that has provided by the Oracle, and the name is dual, right? So when
Right.
I will describe dual, you will see nothing, right? Only a single dummy column exists there. Okay,
Okay.
and if you will select the data inside this dual, select star from dual, you will see nothing, right? So whenever you are selecting any imaginary value, you need to select from dual. So I will show you all the example from the table present in your schema from employees table. So I will put a column name here in every example. You can replace all column name with any your imaginary string as well, right? So when I'm saying select,
Right.
this was the first example. The same example I can write, means this is not mandatory to write last name here. Why I have written there last name? Because you are able to recognize that what exactly the value there and whether the result is coming right or
Okay.
not. Okay,
Right.
so I have written last name, but it is not mandatory, right? Last name, just to recognize that what my exactly value and what is the length, so I am able to verify whether my output is coming right or not. Okay,
Got it.
so you can see Wallman, there are 7 characters there, your length is 7, right?
Right.
Next is first name, comma, last name, and if I want to concatenate these two column name, so I will use concat function. So first, yesterday I have shown you that was concatenation operator. Here I am showing you
Right.
the concat function, right? Because it
Okay.
is function, then you need to pass some parameter, and parameter are what? Either it can be a string or a column name that has character value, right? So first name,
Okay.
comma, last name. Okay, so I can pass only two value
Okay.
there, two parameters there. This is fixed, right? I cannot put a space in between like that thing, whatever the thing you are there in, you are using there in concatenation operator. So what the difference between these two? That was creating concatenation operator was creating an expression, right? You're not able to store that value directly, but in your program you can store whatever the value this concat function is giving to you. You can store in a variable as well in your PLSQL block, right? So function always
Okay.
return a single value, right? So you can pass only two parameter with this concat function, and this concat function will club both the value and return you the single value, right? Say it has concatenated these two values, right? So if you want to put a space in
Okay.
between, you are not able to do that in this case, right? But you can store this value in a variable as well. Just write in your PLSQL code, variable is equals to this. So whatever the value will come from this concat function, that has stored to variable name. But that thing was not possible with that concatenation operator expression, because it is creating, that concatenation operator was creating an expression, right? So second is concat function, right? Third thing is
Okay.
I will use same program, right? And third is substr, right? So I will use, I'm also showing you the nesting of function. So first I have used,
Okay.
oh, first I have used this. After I have to take 1 and 5. What it mean? Substr will give you the substring, right? Whatever the
Okay.
first argument you will pass, it will be assumed as a string. It is the input string. It will the input string, and it will give you the
Mhm.
substring from that particular string. So it will start from first, and after that it will cut 5 characters, right? So you have passed this. So what it's mean? So you have given this value as the input, right? You have given this value as the input. When you want a substring from this value. So what I have given there, first place to 5 character. So starting with first 1,
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5. It has given you 5 characters. So if I will do this, oh, this starting with second one. So it will start from second and 5 character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it?
Okay.
Hmm?
Yep.
Okay. Next thing is
Yes.
if I am saying -1, right? So what it will do? It will start counting from left to right. Sorry, right to left. Previously was left to right. Now it will start counting from right to left.
Okay.
So it has counted n only.
Okay.
After n 5 character, because in this counting we have not counted 5 character, then it will return only the single one, whatever it has counted, right? So it has counted on a single one n in this Santa Woolman, right? So it will return a only, n only, or in case of Ellen was h only, right? Matthew is s only, Jennifer Wellen n only, Georgesky y only, right? Like that. But if I will change
I
this,
didn't. I didn't get this thing.
okay, you will get, right? Suppose I have changed with 7, right?
Okay.
What it's mean? It will count from left, right to left 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Okay. Thereafter 5 place. It has to give 5 characteristic. So it has counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Up to this place V, capital V. Thereafter it has to provide you 5 characteristic. Then it will cut from left to right, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Voila.
Okay.
Okay, got it?
Yep.
So
Yep.
if you will assume same thing with the previous example, in that example it has counted only 1, -1, right, from right to left. So it has given single character in this example. Yeah, the example you are seeing here,
Right.
right? Okay.
Right.
So how long you are living in Australia?
It's almost 1.5 years now.
So you know Hindi or Urdu?
Yep.
Okay, but sometimes we will use to talk in Hindi and Urdu as well.
That's fine. No worries.
Okay, so this example is clear or not?
Yeah.
Hmm? So
Okay. It's clear.
now this -7, it will count from here to here, 7, thereafter 5. Okay, so you can see it
Okay.
has counted. This was the query: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thereafter 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, point is clear.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yeah.
So this question, you will get one of this question in your OCA examination, right? SQL fundamental exam,
Okay.
right? So concept should be clear. In case of minus, then you need to count from right to left. Thereafter the string will be cut from left to right itself.
Okay.
Okay. Next is, and this is also example of nesting of function, single function, nesting of single function. First of all, inner function will be executed. Thereafter the outer function will be executed, right?
Right.
Okay. So next example is in str. In str. So in str, thereafter I will put small m. So it will give you the place where the position of small m in your string, right? So
Okay.
substr is giving you the character string, but instr will give you the number value,
Okay.
right? Here you can see m is at 11th place in this complete string,
Okay.
right? Here there is no m, no m, no m, no m, right? See, third,
Right.
James M at third place, right? In this Sudita Kumar, it is on 11th place, right? Okay. So
Right.
point to be noted that you should have, means you will get a character value in case of substr, but in case of instr you will get a number value. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Next is last name, comma, lpat, lpat, and I have written there last name. I have to make this last name of 15 character, right? Whatever the character that are not available, right? That will be padded with asterisk
Okay.
on left side from employees, right? So here you can see Wallman. Wallman is 7 character long. So rest of the character will be padded with asterisk left side to make the complete string of 15 character.
Okay.
Okay. The same if I will replace with rpad, then the padding will be on right side to make that complete
Right.
string up to 15 character, right? So in case of check
Okay.
printing, we use the same function, rpad and lpad, right?
Sorry, say again.
In case of checkbook or demand draft printing, we use this rpad function, right? Usually you have
Right.
seen that there are
Okay.
some is asterisk are showing there, right?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So next is replace, rpad replace. Okay, first is trim, trim w or trim w from last from employees. Okay, so you will get this, right? So what it's mean? This w should be either on extreme left of that string or on extreme right of that string, right? If it is on both the sides, then it has remove or trim from both the sides, or even if it is from left side, then it will be removed from left side. Suppose I have put it h here, so you can see it has trimmed from both the sides. But if anything that is in between of that string, so there will be no change, right? Here you can see a is in between, like in several example a is in between, so you are not getting any type of change there,
Okay.
right? So whatever the trim
Okay.
character you are putting there, that should be either on extreme left or on extreme right. Okay,
Okay.
got this point? And you can only
Yep.
put a string here, not a character. You can only put a, sorry, you can only put a character here, not a string. This is the thing, right? You
Okay.
can trim only single character. In this case you can put a
Okay.
string as well, right? Suppose you have given dpa here, so that will be padded accordingly, right? So in this case you can put
Okay.
a string in case of rpad or lpad, but in case of trim you can put a single character only, right?
Okay.
Next thing is replace. I have given replace, last name is the thing. You have to replace small a with 4 times asterisk. See?
Okay.
So it will be replaced small a where it is appearing, it has replaced with 4 times asterisk. Right? I have a very good example. Select select replace. What is going on? Give me a second. Actually, my power adapter is coming in out. Replace, and your string is Jack and Jew, right? And you have to replace that capital G with DL. From where? Because you are selecting imaginary thing, then you need to select from Jew. So it will become black and blue, right?
Okay.
If you want to know the ASCII value of a character, then you will use select ASCII and the character from where Jew,
Doer.
right? The reverse of that, CHR function, select CHR, and you have given 65. Then the corresponding character against this ASCII value you will get from Jew, capital, right?
Okay.
So all these are what? All these are character function,
Character single functions.
character singular function, right? Now we will see the number function. Okay.
Okay.
So first number function is mod. So select mod. I have given 10 comma 3 from 0. So 10 will be divided by 3, and whatever the remainder value, that will consider as a mod value, modulus value 1, right?
Okay.
Next is select seal 9.5 from 0, right? So 9.5 means, see, the definition of seal is the smallest integer greater than given value. What is the definition of seal? Seal means ceiling, means the upper value, the
Yeah.
upper integer, whatever the
Okay.
next
Right.
uppermost integer, right? So the smallest integer greater than given value. Okay. Next is select floor, and I have given again 9.5 from 0. So just a minute, power is coming and out.
Okay.
Okay, so what is the value of the greatest integer less than given value? So the value will be 9, right?
Right.
Okay. Next thing is round. So I have given select round, and 465.768 comma 2 from 0. So what is the round value of this number up to 2 decimal places? Tell me.
465.77.
77. Yes. If I will do 1 here, then
465.8.
if I will do now,
Still 465.8.
if I will do 4, then
Yeah. 465.7.
hmm? Repeat.
Still 465.8.
Okay. Now the concept is changed, right? This is not just like a arithmetic, right? You have started with the
Okay.
rightmost thing. If that is
Yes.
5 or greater than 5, you have added one thing on left number, right? This is not like that. Suppose you have taken up to
Okay.
1 places, then it will check the exact next number after that. If that number is 5 or more than 5, then it will add one thing to that number, right? If that is less
Okay.
than 5, then it will not do any change, right?
Right.
Okay.
Got it.
Next is -1. So what will the output? Have you ever do this?
No.
Okay. So in this case, it will see the value to the left side of decimal, right? So
Okay.
it will see one place, right? 5. If this 5
Okay.
is equals to or greater than 5, then it will become 10, right? If it is less than 5, then it will become 0. Now tell me the answer.
Okay.
If that value is 5 or
Four
greater than 5, then it will become,
470.7.
no, the decimal part will be removed. 470.
470.
Now,
Okay.
now if I am doing -2, then
570. 570.
so it will see two values, 65, right? Now it will
Okay.
compare with 50, right? One is 5, one place, for one place it will compare with 5, two place will 50, three place with 500, four place is 5000, there are and so on, like that, 50,000 5 place, right? So if that
Okay.
two digits are equals to or greater than 50, then they will become 100. If they are less than, if they are less than 50, then they will become 0. So what will the answer?
500.
500. Yes, right? Now the logic behind it, and that logic is not written anywhere, that is my logic, right? You will not
Mm-hmm.
get that logic. Suppose the value is 465.786, right? Now you have
Okay.
written there -1. So what it will do, it will see the smallest integer which has single zero. So what is the smallest integer which has single zero?
10.
10. 10 will be divided by 2. So what will the value? 5, right? If this
Okay.
5 is greater than or equals to 5, then that will become what? That will become
10.
10, right? If that is less than 5, then that will become 0. Similarly, if here
Okay.
is 465.786 comma 2, then what it will do, the smallest integer
Minus
which has double zero, sorry, -2,
-2. Yeah.
the smallest integer which has double zero,
100.
100. So 100 will be divided by 2, right? What is the number? 50.
Okay.
Now
50.
if this 50 is, means the number, this number, if
Yeah.
this number is greater than 50, then that will become 100, and if the
100.
number is less than 50, then directly it will become 0.
0.
Now if
Right.
465.786 comma 3, then the smallest integer you will take what? Sorry, -3. What?
1000.
1000. Yes. So 1000. And 1000 will be divided by 2. So the value will be 500, right? Now the 3 value will be compared with this 500.
500.
If that value will be equals to or greater than 500, then it will become 1000.
1000.
If that value is less than 500, then it will become 0. So what is the answer of this? What is the answer of this?
0.
0. Yes. So in this case, if I will change with this 3, then it will become 0. Now what is the answer of this? What is the answer of this? 2465 minus 3?
It will be 2000.
Yes, 2000. And what is the answer of this?
3000.
3000, right. You will get a one question with from this round function as well, right? So you will get multiple choice answers, means 2 or 3 answers. What is the right answer for this question? Then you have to find out the answer from that question, right? You will get this type of question,
Right.
and there are several answers are there.
Okay.
You have to choose the right answer. So if your fundamentals are clear, then that question will never be wrong, right? So next is trunk. Select trunk. I think round is clear now, right?
Yeah. It's clear.
So I will change this round with trunk. Trunk 2, right? So what trunk is doing, whatever the number of places you have written there, 2. So it will keep only 2 places. Whatever the thing after that, that will be truncated, removed, right? It will not concern that whether that value is greater than 5 or less than 5. It has no concern of that. They directly removed, right? Suppose you have given 1 there, then it will keep up to 7 after decimal. If you have
7.
given 0 there, then this, right? If you have given minus 1
No
there,
decimal. 465.
yes, minus, what would the answer?
46.
460, right?
46.
460,
460.
yes. Minus 2, it will make 2 places 0, right? In case of minus 3, it will make 3 places 0 before decimal.
So it is different in terms of decimal value after decimal and before decimal, right?
Yes, yes, yes. In case of after decimal, see what it is doing. It is making them 0 directly, because after decimal there is no mean of that 0. Then they are not appearing on your screen,
Right.
right?
Right.
If you are able to use TRUNC function, then if you are using that TRUNC function, you are able to recognize that 0 is appearing there. But in this scenario, because it has removed that decimal, means 0 after decimal, that's why it is not appearing on your screen. But exactly what TRUNC is doing, TRUNC is making that place, replacing that place with 0, right?
Okay.
So these are the number function, right?
Okay.
Next is date. So first date function is these are all means are they are clearing to you or not? They all are clearing to you or not?
Yeah, it's clear. Yeah.
Okay.
All are clear.
Okay. Select months. See, when I am saying character function, then you can apply them on character value only. When I am saying number function, then you are able to apply them on number value. When I am saying date function, then you are able to apply on date value only. Right?
Right.
So when I am saying prior to going to date function, you just have to see some logics. SYSDATE form due. So it will give you the system date. But when I am saying current date from due, then again I am getting that date value as well. Right?
Okay.
So what is the difference between SYSDATE and current date?
system date can be changed from the system, from the computer, or from the server?
Yes, the logic is right. System date is what? System date is the date of your server, where or your Oracle database server is situated or loaded. Suppose you are in Australia
Okay.
and your database in India, any data center in India. Then when you are querying SYSDATE,
Okay.
then you will get the date which is at that time in India. The system, the Oracle database server date, right? But when you are saying,
Right.
when you are doing current date, then you will get the current time zone date.
Okay.
Okay, you will get that current time zone date. Okay,
Okay.
so when I am saying select months between, and I have passed SYSDATE comma date comma months between SYSDATE comma hire date from employees, right? So you will get the number of months between these two dates. So your sys date is 31st of May 17, your hire date is 19th of December 07. These are the number of months between. Whatever the rest of days
Okay.
remain that has not completed a complete month, that you will see in decimal part, as a decimal part, right? You can see 30th June 7 and 31st 17. You are able to see the number of months.
I didn't get this thing.
What I'm saying, you will get the number of month between two dates, right? And whatever the days
Okay.
part remain, means they are not able to complete a complete month, the fractional days part, that you will get in decimal, as a decimal part, means everything you will get
Okay.
in a form of months, right?
Okay.
Thing is clear or not?
Okay. It's clear.
Okay, next is add months, and I have added 2 months in hire date, right? So your hire date is 19th of December 07. I have added 2
Okay.
months in your hire date, so it has become 19th of 08, right?
Okay.
So next day, and there I have a sys date comma next Friday, right? So it will give you the date of next Friday. So today is from June, need to do from June, right? So on 2nd of June there is next Friday after this date, right? You can write it like
Okay.
this as well. See, you can write it like this as well. So your week starts from Sunday, Sunday, Monday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, right? So there is a hard code number: 1 for Sunday, 2 for Monday, 3 for Tuesday, 4 for Wednesday, 5 for Friday, and Sunday, Thursday. I have missed Thursday. then 5 for Thursday, 5 for Thursday, 6 for Friday, and 7 for Saturday. Okay, so these are the hard-coded number, right? These are the hard-coded numbers.
Okay.
So you can use these numbers as well. So just you have written there 5, right, or 6. So you're
Okay.
getting output, right? If you have written 1 there, then what will the next Sunday? You will get the date, that is next Sunday, right? So next day will return you the next.
That's little. Yeah, that is a little bit confusing. Means day should be written like Saturday or Sunday or Monday, but it's returning the date actually.
See, when you are writing 1, that it means 1 is for hard-coded number for Sunday, right? Your days divided,
Okay.
like, means these are the hard-coded number for your weekday. Means your week start from Sunday, not from Monday,
Okay. Okay.
right? So when you are seeing any calendar, see any calendar, your week starts from Sunday, not from Monday,
Right.
right? So 1 is for Sunday, 2 is for Monday, 3 is for Tuesday, 4 is for Wednesday, 5 is for Thursday, 6 is for Friday, and 7 is for Saturday. So that's, you
Right.
can put that number here in place of that characteristic of that day. Point is clear?
Yep.
Okay. So when I am putting this 3 here, what it mean? 3 means next.
Tuesday.
Yes, next Tuesday. Okay. Okay. So next day you can use last day as well. Last day. So last day of SYSDATE, right? So last day of the month you will get. So if I will if I will hire date hire, right? So from employees, what is going on? Just a minute, just a minute. Give me a second.
Okay.
So select hire date, comma last date. So what you will get? The last day of that particular date month. So it is 19th of December. The last day is 31st. 4th of Feb 04. The last day is 29th. So last day function will return you the last day of that particular month. Okay. So next thing is you can use round and trunc with your date function as your date function as well. So what I have did here,
Okay.
select, you have taken hire date comma round. So you can round that day on the basis of two things. One is on the basis of month, second thing is on the basis of year. So hire date
Okay.
comma month, right? So when you're rounding your date on the basis of month, then it will see whether your date is greater than 15 or not. If that date is greater
Okay.
than 15, if that date is greater than 15, then you will receive the first day of next month as the output.
Okay.
If that date is 15 or less than 15, then you will receive same month first date. I'm
Even
repeating.
with the 15?
Yes, even with the 15. Right?
Okay.
Now from employees. Right? If that date is 15 or less than 15, then you will get the same month first date. If that date is greater than 15, then you will get the next month first date. The point is clear?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So you are able to see that date is 7, you are getting same month first date. So you will not accept until unless I will show you. See, the date is 15th of December, you are getting same month first date. Right? So if your date is
Right.
15 or less than 15, then you will receive same month first date. If your date is greater than 15, then you will receive next month first date. Okay.
Okay.
Same you can perform by using year as well. So year, in case of year, what I am doing here, so I have rounded on the basis of year. Okay. So what this statement will do, if that date is greater than 30th June, okay, if that date is greater than 30th June means half of the year, then you will get next year first date. And
Okay.
if that date is 30th June or less than 30th June, then you will get same year first date.
Right.
Okay. So here you can see if that date is 24th of June, you are getting same year first date. If that date is 30th June, still you are getting same month first date. Right? If that date is 1st of
Right.
July, you will receive next year first date. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So
Yep.
same you can perform with trunk as well. If you are doing on the basis of trunk. So what it will do, it will directly truncate it to first date of that year because I am truncating on the basis of year. So it will not see that whether that date is greater than or less than 30th June.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Got it.
It will directly truncate it to first
Yep.
date of that year, the same year. Right? 19th of December, 1st of Jan, 07. The same will apply with month as well. It will give you the same month first date. Okay, same month first date. It is not doing the rounding type of thing, right? Just it is
Right. Right.
truncating to the first date of same month or first date of same year. Okay,
Right.
the point is clear.
Yep.
So next thing is conversion function, and they are very important, very important, right? To show you
Okay.
conversion function, I need to, I'm not saving it, I need to draw a diagram. So there are two types of conversion. One is, as I have told you yesterday, implicit conversion, right? Second one is explicit conversion,
Okay.
right? In case of an implicit conversion that has performed by Oracle automatically, like as I have told you yesterday, the characteristic is directly converting into the date. Now suppose you are inserting some value in front of name. Suppose you are inserting name and you have put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. So whether it will be accepted or not, whether it will be accepted,
No.
it will be
Yes.
accepted, it will be accepted, right? Because you are putting there
Yep.
single quotes, right? Instead of
Yeah.
you are putting number value, internally they are stored as a form of, in a form of characteristic.
Right.
If you want to access them, then you need to put a single quotes either side, both sides, right? So similarly, I have shown you the example of date as well. So how they are doing means how they are converting. They are converting because there is a implicit conversion is taking place that Oracle compiler is
Okay.
doing automatically. So you can convert
Okay.
number into varchar2 or 2, or like that, varchar2 into number, or you can convert date into varchar2 or varchar2 into date, right? So but
Okay.
sometime these conversion will not take place automatically, so means Oracle is not able to do that conversion automatically, so you need to use some functions, some predefined functions, right? So how means that by using those predefined conversion function, you will convert one data type into another data type. So suppose you have number, character, and date, right? So you can convert number into character, right, and date into character,
Okay.
right? Like that you can convert character into number and character into, right? So how
Okay.
you are going to achieve that? By using some predefined functions, conversion function. So first conversion is function is toChar. So if you want to convert a number into character or a date into character, then you will use toChar function. If you want to convert a character into date, then you will use to date function, right? If you want to convert
Okay.
character into number, then you will use to number, right? So there are three types of conversion functions. One is toChar, to number, and to date. So how you will use them?
Okay.
So when I am saying select SYSDATE from Dual, right? What is the format you are getting? You are getting a format DTMONYY, right? What you are getting? You are getting a
Right.
format 31st of May 17, right? Now if you want to print the same format in this form, May 17, right? You want to print your output, suppose there is a user requirement, then you want to print that output in this format, in this 31st slash May
Okay.
slash 17, right? Or like this, 31st
Okay.
31st 05 17, like this, or 31st 05 2017, right? Like this. So to converting all these type, you need to convert your date. By default date is appearing like this, then you need to convert this date into these characteristics. So first I'm showing you to convert a
Okay.
date into characteristic. So first I have to use toChar function. So select sysdate comma to char, and thereafter I have to pass sysdate, and there are some format model, right? You need to provide the format model, in which format model you want to show, you want to display your date. So first is dd slash mon slash mon slash y, right? These are predefined format models from employees. So you
Employees
have,
or dual?
sorry, dual, dual, right? See, so this is what,
Okay.
this is a date, but this is a characteristic, right? So next,
Okay.
if I will use then you will receive like this. If I will use 4 times y, then you will receive like this, right? So
Okay.
if I am writing d in capital or d in small, So in case of numeric, there is no change. But if I want to show the th in front of it, that means third, st, automatically that means I will change this with third, right? So you can see
Okay.
automatically whatever the thing are there, means the 03 will replace with rd, 101 is st, like that, right? So as you have put it th there, automatically you have received that value. Now you can see if I will put capital th here, you are getting the same value. So why it is giving you a small
Okay.
th instead of you have put a th there, right? That depends upon this. If you are using capital D, then the th will be represented as capital th, right? If you have put it
Okay.
one D capital, another is small, then you are getting the same. So whatever the nearest D to that th, that will display accordingly,
Okay.
right? If you have put it
Right.
sp here, then it will spell 24th, a complete spelling you will get, right? Because I have put
Okay.
th there. So if you will remove th, then ddsp, that will spell 24, right? Instead of showing 24th, it is showing 24, right? Because there is no th there.
Okay.
So when you are using sp, then it will show you, means it will give you the spelling of that particular date. So if you are using 2d, then it is giving you the number of day in your month. If you are using 3d,
Okay.
then it will give you the number of day of that particular date in your year. So this 19th of December is 353rd day of this year, right?
Okay.
Okay. If you are using
Okay.
single day, then what? It will give you the number of whatever the day of that week. That day belongs to what day, right? So it is 4th. 19th December is 4, means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It is Wednesday. 19th December is Wednesday, right? This
So
one.
all these things I need to remember, right? Because it can be come in the test question as well.
Yes, yes. You need to remember. All these are, you will get to know all these. Automatically remember. Need to means you need
If
to
I have,
need,
yeah, if I have to
just,
use it,
yes, you have to use them frequently, right? I'm not
right.
seeing from anywhere, right? One by one, these are coming in mind automatically. I'm not seeing from anywhere,
Okay.
right? So
Right.
like this. If you have put it dy here, right? So you will get three niches of that particular day. See, initially it has given you
Okay.
the week. So it was Wednesday 4th. If you have given D here, single D, then you will get this, right? If you want to show
Okay.
the in year, then 353rd day, right? If you are putting DAY, then it will give you complete day, right? If you are putting there Q, then in what quarter it is lying, right? 19th December is lying in 4th quarter, right? If you have
Okay.
put it W here, so it will give you the week of that particular month, in which week it is lying, right? 19th of December of 3rd week of December. If you have put it HH,
Right.
HH, MI and SS and AM or PM. So whatever the value there, that will automatically shown to you. right? Okay,
Right.
so whether means if it is PM, then automatically PM will be appear, right? So same thing, if I will replace with SYSDATE, then you will automatically get the PM SYSDATE, right? It is 4:06 PM in India.
Right.
Okay, the point is clear. So if you
Yep.
want to show as per the railway timetable, date appearing in railway means 24-hour date. So you just have to put 24 there, HH24, right? Hmm?
Okay.
Okay. So next thing is, if I will put RM there, so the date will be represented in Roman format, week. You are getting week, right? If you will put month there, MONTH, then you will get this May. Now here you can see you are getting a space after that. Instead you have not put any gap in your format, right? You are getting
Okay.
some
And what is
space.
there?
So this is a bug basically, right? You need to use format model, FM element. You have to put FM in front of that, right? So it is better approach that put that FM format model at the starting of your string. So as you will provide that string format model, that has represented as it is, right? By default
Okay.
you are getting a space after month,
Okay.
right? Okay, so these
Okay.
are the some format model, right? These are some format model. So by using you can also even place a string in between as well, right? So and time is, right, that string will be shown.
Okay.
Okay,
So it's a kind of the concatenating factor as well.
yes, you need to put that value in between double quotes. Okay,
Double quotes. Okay.
yes. So these are the format model to convert a date into character string. So in this case this is a date, right, and this is the character string. Now if you're fetching the date,
Okay.
then you will get the date in the same format, DDMONY. If you want another format, then you need to convert that string into character string. Okay,
Okay.
next is converting number to character. Again you have to use toChar function. So now select
Okay.
salary from employees. So salary is containing number value, right? Now you want to show the salary up to 2 decimal places, right? If there is a value, then
Okay.
it will be represented, right? But I want to show that salary up to two
Okay.
decimal places, right? So you have to put dot, means the decimal part, thereafter you means that represent decimal part, thereafter 20, right? Hello.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you will use toChar function, toChar, and thereafter salary, comma, there are some format model, 9 represent 1 digit, so I am putting 6 digit number, means if there is 6 digit number, that
Okay.
will be represented, right? 19 shows 1 digit.
Okay.
So you okay, so if you will put 1000 separated comma here, then you will get comma as well. So in this case, this is a number and this is a character string, right?
Okay.
So
If you give less than the 6 characters, what will happen?
suppose I have taken, means how many? 5 are there, right? I will take 4 only.
Okay.
See, you are getting junk because there are 5 digits are there, and I have taken 9 only before that,
Okay.
right? So
Right.
you need to take like this, right? So if you want to show a currency symbol, suppose I want to show dollar here because dollar is only present in my keyboard, right? So dollar will be represented.
Okay.
If you want to show the local currency, then you need to put L here. Whatever the local currency has been defined in your database, that will be printed here, right? In my case, dollar is defined, right? So in this case, you can
Okay.
put, instead of putting this dot as a decimal, you just put a D here. D will also work as a decimal only. See, right?
Okay.
In place of decimal, in place of dot, I have put a D here. Okay. So like this way,
Right.
you can change your number into character string. So whatever the other
Right.
format you want to show, means you want to show 2 decimal places, 3 or comma separator, then you need to convert that number into character string. So in this case, this is a number, but this is a character string. Got this point?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
The next thing is to converting character into number. Now I am doing select, and I have taken this 500, right? And I have multiplied that 500 into 10 from due. Whether it will work or not. Whether it will work or not.
No.
Hmm?
It's a string you are multiplying with the 10.
Yes. Whether it will work or not.
No.
No, it will work. Why?
I have no idea.
Initially I have told you implicit conversion. Oracle compiler is doing implicit conversion here,
Okay.
right? Now, if I will put dot 00, then it will work or not?
No.
It will work, right? If I have put it
Okay.
10500, then it will work or not?
It will.
Yes, it will. Now I have put it this comma here, then it will work or not? अजीम कहाँ चले गए भाई? हेलो अजीम? I think I am lost. Are you there? Right? If first parameter is, what I'm saying, if first parameter is, okay, if first parameter is not null, if first parameter is not null, then it will return the third one, sorry, it will return the second one. If first parameter is null, then it will return the third one. Okay, Azim, are you there? I have lost your voice. Offline. Oh, Hello, Azim, are you there? Azim, are you there? Azim, are you there? Okay, are you able to hear me now?
Yep.
I have lost connection to you. Right, you were showing offline
Okay.
here, right? So,
Might be.
hmm, what you are saying? Hello?
It might be. I'm not sure.
Okay, the next example is, you can see I have used this NVL2. So in this case, what I have did here, I have made that first parameter as the second one. If first parameter is not null, it will return the same. If first parameter is null, then it will return the salary only. So you can see
Okay.
where the first parameter is not null, it is calculating the value. If first parameter is null, it is giving you the salary itself.
Right.
Next example is, what I have to do, last name, first name, first name, comma, last name, comma, length, first name, and comma, length, last name, right? Next function is nullif, nullif, right? So I will alias it with lfn. Oh, ffn,
Okay.
length first name, and this is length last name, and nullif, and I have passed this length first name as first expression and length last name as second expression, right? And इसको, and I have made it null if as alias from
Okay.
employees, right? From employees. Okay, recording is going on. So what it mean? If first expression and second expressions are equal, then it will give you the null. If first expression and second expressions are not equal, then it will give you the first expression. So you can see first length name, length first name and length last name is equal, you are getting null. If first and second are not equal, then you are getting first one only. So next is null if, right?
Okay.
Next is Kuliask. So for Kuliask, I have a table. So select star from col, right?
And for the null, if we only can use it on the numbers, or we can use it on the characters as well. If the
You
whole
can
characters are same.
you can use for character as well. You can compare two character null if you can compare two character string. If both strings are equal, then the value will be whatever the value you want. You can show that value, right?
Right. Right.
No. What Kulias is doing? Select Kulias. There are three columns A, B, and C. A, comma B, comma C, and the default one, right? From col, right? So it will compare from left to right. Whatever the first not null value it will receive, it will give you the same output, the same not null value. So for first row it will take 12, right? As it will receive the value, it will jump into the second row. So it will check first value is null, then only it is going to check another value. If first will null, then it will check second. If again second will null, then only it is going to check third one. So in this case, if first is null, then it is going to check B, right? If both A and B are null, then it is going to check C. If all are null, then it will return you 0. So Kulias return you first not null value. So it will take first row as it
In
will
a
receive,
single row.
yes, it will take first row. So it will receive A as has some value. So it will return you the same value. Now, because it has received some value, then it will not going to check the second one, B. So it will jump into the second row. So for first it will receive null.
Okay.
So then only it is going to check the B. It will get the value B as 16. So it will jump into the third row. It will receive null, null. Then only it is going to check the C, 26. Thereafter it will jump into the fourth row, null, null, null. So all are null. Then it will return you the default one. In fifth row, it will receive 20. So what is the output? 12, 16, 26, 0, and 20. Got it? So Kulias will give you the
Yeah.
first not null value. Okay.
Okay.
So next thing is case and decode. So the statement of case and decodes are lengthy. So I will show you from the PDF. Just a minute, I have to stop sharing.
Okay.
So is that possible? Is that possible?